How's everyone doing tonight? Screen door slams, Mary's dress waves. Like a vision she dances across the porch as the radio plays. Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me and I want you only. Don't turn me home again, I just can't face myself alone tonight. Don't you run back inside, darling, you know just what I'm here for. So you're scared and you're thinking that maybe we ain't that young anymore. We'll show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're alright. Oh, and that's alright with me. You can hide under covers and study your pain. Make crosses from your lovers, throw roses in the rain. Waste your summer praying in vain for a savior to rise from these streets. Well, I'm no hero, girl, that's understood. The only redemption I can offer lies beneath this dirty hood. With a chance to make it real somehow, well, tell me what else can we do now except roll down the window and let the wind blow back your hair. Well, the night's busting open, these two lanes can take us anywhere. We got this one last chance to make it real, to trade in these wings on some wheels. Climbing back, my baby, heaven's waiting out on the tracks. With oh, come take my hand. Running out tonight, we'll taste the promised land. Whoa, Thunder Road, whoa, Thunder Road. Well, it's lying out here like a killer in the sun. I know it's late, but we can make it if we run. Whoa, Thunder Road, sit back and take hold of Thunder Road. You see, I got this guitar and I learned how to make it talk. And my car's out back when you're ready to take that long walk. From your front porch to my front seat, the door's open but the ride it ain't free. And I know you're lonely for words not spoken, but tonight we'll be free. Those promises will be broken. There were ghosts in the eyes of all those boys you sent away. They haunt this dusty beach road in the skeleton frames of burnout Chevrolets. They stream your name at night in the street. Your graduation gown lies in rags at their feet. And in the lonely cool before dawn, you hear their engines roaring on. But when you get to the porch, they're gone on the wind. Mary, climb in, 'cause it's a town full of losers and I'm pulling out of here to win. Want to thank y'all for coming out here on this last weekend of celebrating this last weekend of summer. Hope you all get a 3-day weekend this weekend, and hope you're enjoying the weather. And I hope that weather sticks around for another month or so, huh? Gonna play one more song for us and warm the stage up a little bit. Then I'll go over sort of the way we do the open mic here at Soul Food. For those of you that haven't been here before, and if you haven't been before, welcome. Glad to see you. I think I'll do a song now that's kind of a shout out to youth for all the kids that get to go back to school here on Tuesday. Take us back to that time when we were all young and strong and still invincible, right? Well, I stood stone like at midnight, suspended in my masquerade, and I combed my hair till it was just right. I commanded the night brigade. I was crossed by the rain and crossed by the rain, and I walked with a crooked crutch. I solo alone through a fallout zone, came out with my soul untouched. I hid in the clouded wrath of the crowd. When they said sit down, I stood up. Ooh, 'cause I was growing up. Well, the flag of piracy flew from my mast, and my sail said wing to wing. I had a box graduate for a first mate. She couldn't sail, but man, could she sing. I played B-52 and jammed them with the blues, with my gear set stubborn on standing. I broke all the rules, I straightened my old high school, never once gave thought to landing. I hid in the clouded wrath of the crowd. When they said sit down, I stood up. Ooh, 'cause I was growing up. Well, I took month-long vacations in the stratosphere, where you know it's really hard to hold your breath. I swear I lost everything I ever loved or feared. I was the cosmic kid in full costume dress. Well, my feet, they finally took root in the earth, but I kept a nice little place in the stars. I swear I found the secret to the universe in the engine of an old parked car. Hid in the mother warmth of the crowd. When they said pull down, I pulled up. Ooh, 'cause I was growing up. Ooh, 'cause I was growing up. Ooh, and I'm still growing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Kevin Oakes. I'll be your host this evening and running sound as well, along with my very able assistant, Anita Ensley, in the sound booth right now. She'll also be taking some hosting duties. We got Craig and Lily behind the bar serving your drinks all night long. How about a big shout out for them? Now, he's the hardest working man in coffee, let me tell you that. Anyway, kind of the rules of the show here. Don't want to call them rules. Let's call them guidelines. How about that? But anyway, everybody gets 15 minutes, 3 songs, 15 minutes to come up and play. The slots are $10 a piece. Now, a little bit of an explanation about that money we charge. Soul Food Books is really big on the local music scene, so the money that we collect tonight is actually money that goes right back to the local music community.
That's what we use to pay the artists to for the shows to come in and play for the rest of the month. So by being here tonight, you are supporting local music, and I appreciate that. Thanks for coming out. For those of you that signed up and maybe haven't paid yet, signed up over the phone, please talk to Craig and Lily, and they will be glad to help you out. Also, the other thing that we've got going on here, I don't know, anybody new here tonight? Your first time at Soul Food Books? Wow. Good to see y'all. You're a good-looking crowd. Thanks for coming out. The other way we like to support local musicians is we have what we call the open mic showcase. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring 4 of the acts tonight that perform back, I think a week from Wednesday, to come out. And each one of those acts will get about a 25, 30-minute set to, play a little more music, stretch their legs a little bit on the stage, get comfortable in front of people if you're new to this. So we select those acts in a number of ways. One, the host gets to pick, so I'll be watching all the acts tonight, and I'll pick my favorite for the night. And that's not necessarily the act that just blows everybody's socks off. Sometimes I have ulterior motives for that. The staff gets to make a pick. Third way is you guys get to make a pick. We've got a voting basket back here on the back counter. And you guys, if somebody gets on this stage and moves you, and it sounds like somebody you'd like to come back and see, or you think somebody else would like to come back and see, please go back there and vote for that artist. Put their name in the hat. At the end of the night, we're going to tally up all the votes, and the top vote getter will be one of the acts that comes back. So you guys will be doing your part doing that. One of the rules we do have on that is, and this is to prevent mothers from stuffing the ballot box, you can only vote for one artist once, but you can vote for as many of the artists as you want to. So vote, vote, vote. I'll be pushing that vote, vote, vote line all night. And with so I guess I've said all my piece for now. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. The first artist we're going to bring up is Aaron Brule. And if I pronounce any, if I mispronounce anybody's names, feel free to correct me. I believe second up we've got Annette. Then we've got Tina and Mark. And then we're going to have Beth, Carrie, Mark, and Tina. All right. So settle in. We're going to have a full night of music for you. Once again, thank you all for coming out.
Not on. There. Hello. It's nice to see new faces here. That's pretty rad. My name is Aaron, everybody, and I'm an employee here at Soul Food Books. I work with Craig and Lily regularly. I love those guys. I love this place. And if you haven't been here before, Open Mic is usually hosted by one of the owners. His name's Clint McCune. He's been a big influence in my life and most of why I've pursued music, I think. So this one goes out for him because I miss him. Got so lost that I went to church. I'm sorry, God, but you made it worse. Made me sit behind a fence, haunted by all the evidence. Guess you don't want me to think. I think my battery's dead. Really? Can I get more guitar? Just a little? Really? Okay. Got so lost that I went to church. I'm sorry, God, but you made it worse. Made me sit behind a fence, haunted by all the evidence. Guess you don't want me to think. So instead I will dream and drink. Got too drunk to drive home in the cab. I grabbed my phone, made a call that I might regret to a girl that I just met. Lately things are not okay. I just wanna hear somebody say, if you need a reason as to why you're here, no need to look farther than me. Oh, if you need a reason as to why you're here, no need to look farther than me. Oh, quiet, quiet, lovely lake. How could this be a mistake? Too dark now to see your face. Your hair is blown all over the place. Moon is caught in a frozen glass. I could not let this moment pass. The sun is waiting far away until I've had a chance to say all that's broken and all that's lost. Every hope at any cost. Every dream too good to come true. Floods in my heart when I'm with you. If you need a reason as to why you're here, no need to look farther than me. Oh, if you need a reason as to why you're here, no need to look farther than me. Oh. That's why Clint plays that song. So it wasn't just me. I'm up all the way. My battery's really low. Exciting room mic. This will be fun. There's a pretty girl in the audience. She really likes me. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. And in my heart I have but one desire. One is you, no other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one that you love, and with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. For worldly acclaim, just want to be the one that you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. So, I don't normally play standing up. I actually don't normally play the guitar in front of people. I play drums, but seeing as I'm sitting back down, I'll play with a pick, which is another thing I don't normally do. Anyway, this last song is a cover song, just like the other two, but I feel like with this song, I've really taken it and tried to make it my own, and that's something I really wanted to express to everyone, is you might not be the best performer, and you might not know your own material yet, but you can still have your own voice and try to use it. And so all of you new performers or timid people who aren't performing, get up and try it. It's really fun. We can never go home, son. We no longer have one. I help you carry that load, son. Carry you in my arms. The kiss of the snow. Crescent moon above us. Our blood is cold and we're alone, but I'm alone with you. Help me to carry that fire, keep it alive together. Help me to carry that fire, it'll light our way forever. If I say shut your eyes, son, if I say look away, bury your face in my shoulder, think of a birthday, the things you put in your head, they'll stay here forever. Our blood is cold and we're alone, but I'm alone with you. Help me to carry that fire, keep it alive together. Help me to carry that fire, it'll light our way forever.
If I say shut your eyes, son. If I say shut your eyes, bury me in surprise. Where I say shut your eyes, help me to carry that fire. We'll keep it alive together. Help me to carry that fire. Light away forever.
Thank you very much, and tip your baristas.
Thank you very much. That's our very own Aaron Brule. Thanks for entertaining us tonight. One thing it slipped my mind to mention about the voting, but the fourth way that we the way we select the fourth act. Hopefully, we're not breaking any trademark copyright laws or anything like that. But I like to call it the pick of destiny. And basically, what that means is if you're not the host pick, you're not the staff pick, you didn't win the popular vote. We take everybody else that got at least one vote, and we put one vote in the hat for them, and then we pick it out of the hat, and that fourth person is going to be the one that comes back for us. So I guess I should mention at this point in time, if you're a performer, it's perfectly okay to vote for yourself just to make sure you get in the hat for the pick of destiny. So don't feel shy about doing that. Next, I think we got Annette coming up. After Annette, we've got Tina and Mark. Then we've got Beth, Carrie, Mark, and Tina. I'm guessing there's some sort of overlap in there. And then we got Matt D. and then Hamartia.
Thank you. Good evening. My name is Annette, and I just drove across town about 10 days ago, 15 days ago from New York State, and I'm just so happy to be here. Just wish I had a guitar. But he's playing an instrument. I don't play. I just wish I had one. My first song is, they're all cover songs. The first one is from Nora Jones. I've Got to See You Again. I hope you enjoy. Down in my chair when you dance over me, I can't help myself. I've got to see you again. Late in the night when I'm all alone, and I look at the clouds, and I know you're not home. I can't help myself. I've got to see you again. I could almost go there just to watch you be seen. I could almost go there just to live in a dream. No, I won't go to share you with them and hope, even though I know where you've been. I can't help myself. I've got to see you again. The music. I have a PA system in the car. So if you want me to go after the next person, I'd be happy to. Okay. Intermission. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. The chip, there's an invisible tip jar right there. Okay, I'm pushing it. Get it? Acapella? Thank you. Thank you. So am I. I'll just stand here and just get stared at. Okay. Should I do an acapella, maybe, in the meantime? Etta James at last, anybody? Almost done? Okay. Oh, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you need help, Kim? Sounds a lot better. Remake? Repeat? Yeah? Absolutely. Thank you. Lines on your face don't bother me. Down in my chair when you dance over me, I can't help myself. I've got to see you again. Late in the night when I'm all alone, and I look at the clouds, and I know you're not home. I can't help myself. I've got to see you again. I could almost go there just to watch you be seen. I could almost go there just to live in a dream. No, I won't could almost go there
just to watch you be seen.
I could almost go there just to live in a dream. No, I won't go to share you with me, but oh, even though I know where you've been, I can't help myself. I've got to see you again. I can't help myself. I've got to see you again. Ow! Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to thank my entire family. 2 chairs. Say hello. Woo! Love you all. The next song is But I Do Love You, and I forgot who sings it, but I hope you enjoy. This is for Lily. I don't like to be alone in the night. I don't like to hear I'm wrong when I'm right. And I don't like to have the rain on my shoe, but I do love you. But I do love you. I don't like to see the sky painted red. I don't like when nothing's going my way. I don't like to be the one, but I do love you. But I do love you. I love everything about the way you're loving me, the way you lay your head upon my shoulder when you sleep. And I love to kiss you in the rain, and I love everything you do. Oh, I do. I don't like to turn the radio on just to find I miss my favorite song. And I don't like to be the one with you, but I do love you. But I do love you. I love everything about the way you're loving me, the way you wet your head upon my shoulder when you sleep. And I love to kiss you in the rain, and I love everything you do. Oh, I do. I don't like to be alone at night. I don't like to hear I'm wrong when I'm right. I don't like to have the rain on my shoes, but I do love you. But I do love you. And I do love you. And I do love you. Thank you. Last but not least, I'm guessing Etta James at last. I hope you enjoy. It's one of my favorites. Everybody had been a good time? Good. So am I. All right, Noel. It's for you, brother. Had
at last, my love's come along. My lonely days are over. And life is ooh, yeah, at last, the skies above our blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. Good night, love, that you and I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found the thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I had never known. Yeah. You smile, oh, there was care, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at
Thank you. Whew. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. My name is Annette Leon. Vote, vote, vote. Is that my last one? That's my last one, okay. Thank you.
How about another round of applause for Annette? What was your last name, Annette? Leon, Annette Leon. Thank you for coming down and singing for us tonight. Next, we're going to have Tina and Mark come up, making their way to the stage right now. Let's give them a warm round of applause. All four right out of the gate?
Hello, my name is Mark, and wasn't Annette incredible? Not only her singing and her ability to push on through technical difficulties, but where did you get that incredible family? If my family were here, they'd still be talking about what they had for dinner, you know? It's like, to get a family that's that attentive and loving and caring, I just want to adopt you all. And so my name is Mark, and my wife is in red here. She's Tina. And our friends Beth and Carrie, come out front. Beth and Carrie are down from Bellingham, and we've played with them for about 25 years now. So what we're doing, we're actually combining two sets, but we're not going to take a full two sets. We're going to do 4 or 5 songs for you. My guitar playing is a little better than my humor, so bear with me. We're about to start in just a minute. Who wrote this first song? We don't know. It's from a group called Patchwork. Why don't you announce the song then? You can just pull that down. Pull that microphone down closer. Bend her mic down for her. Here, you hold the mic and I'll hold this. Okay. Good. And I'm told that this microphone here is the room mic. And just a little word about mic technique. You don't want to be closer than 2 inches to this microphone, so bear that in mind. More bad humor. Aye.
And is this on now? Yeah, okay. All right. So this,
And how about the line in from the... I know, but I need to get my guitar.
So this first song is from a group called Patchwork, and I'm not sure they're even still a group. They came through Bellingham many years ago, and it's called From the Inside. And we borrowed it, yeah.
I've got a room with a view inside me. It has a door that opens to my dreams. And no matter how close I am on the outside, when I'm in there, I'm open on the inside. And that's where I pray, oh yes I pray, on my knees these words, don't close the door. Close the door from the inside. On my knees these words, don't close the door. Don't close the door. Don't sigh. I've got a room with a view inside me. It has a door that opens to my dreams. And no matter how close I am on the outside, I'm in there, I'm open on the inside. And that's where I pray, yes I pray, on my knees these words, don't close the door. Don't close the door. Don't close the door on the inside. On the inside. I've got a room with a view inside me. I've got a place that I call home. I've got a room with a view inside me. I've got a place that I call home. Pray, oh yes I pray, on my knees these words, don't close the door. Don't close the door. Don't close the door from the inside.
balance on the sound. Are we coming out about the same?
No, Carrie needs more.
Can't hear this mic
That's
at
what
all
I
from
thought.
Oh.
Okay.
Really? Talking. Can you hear that?
Okay. While they're doing that, I can tell you a little bit about this song we're going to do next. It's Fragile by Sting. And he wrote this song. There was a young man named Ben Linder who was doing some water projects in Nicaragua back in the 80s. And he was killed by the Contras, who were supported by the CIA. And Sting wrote this as a tribute to him. But it's also a tribute to all those people who do things in the world that are good and difficult and not always appreciated, to say the least.
How are we doing there? That's there now,
Much
isn't it?
better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If blood will flow when flesh and steel are one, drying in the colors of the evening sun, tomorrow's rains will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps his final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument that nothing comes from violence and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on, the rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on, the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Yamanya Shura Lebara Sangke Aluta Deshu De Hamana Peliador No Asutao Crueo Jamais no sa voz vai calar. Mato sin pode acabar como uma vida, nada mais. Porque mesmo violência destrói ideais. Tem gente que não sente que o mundo assim ficar frágil jamais. Choro eu e você e o mundo também, e o mundo também. Choro eu e você, que fragilidade, que fragilidade. trato sin poder acabar com uma vida nada mais, porque na mesma violência destrói ideais. Tem gente que não sente que o mundo assim ficará frágil jamais. Choro eu e você e o mundo também, e o mundo também. Choro eu e você, que fragilidade, que fragilidade, que fragilidade, que fragilidade. Thanks. Mark is going to do something special for you now.
I'd like to do a guitar solo for you. And although I was learning guitar back in the 60s and 70s, and this song was written and recorded back then, I actually didn't work this out until just this year when my son Corey got married, and he and his fiancée asked if I would play this song at their wedding ceremony, which, by the way, Carrie officiated at. So it was a nice little incestuous affair. Anyway, this is a song written by Paul Simon and sung by Art Garfunkel called Bridge Over Troubled Water. Thank you. I would like to bring Tina, Carrie, and Beth back up for 2 final songs. So you might recognize this as the band that Paul McCartney was in before Wings.
Because the world is round, it turns me on. Oops.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
We're going to do that over again.
It's worth getting it right, we hope. Okay.
Because the world is round, it turns me on. Because the world is round. Because the wind is high, it blows my mind. Because the wind is high. Ah, love is all, love is you. Love is all, love is you. Because the sky is blue, it makes me cry. Because the sky is blue.
Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still.
Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do and endear you to me, you know I will. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do and dear you to me, you know I will. I will. La 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 la. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
We need to get this.
How about another round of applause for Beth Carey, Mark, and Tina? Thanks for coming out and entertaining us tonight. Next, we're going to have Matt D come up, and then Hamartia, then Joshua Sosama, and then Paula Carlson, and then Cristo. Do we have Matt D out there? Matt D? Matt D. Matt D in the audience. Well, if no Matt D, let's go ahead and bring up Hamartia. You guys ready? After Hamartia, like I said, Joshua Sosama, then Paula Carlson, then Cristo. So if you guys are here, get ready.
Testing. Oh, okay. Awesome.
How are y'all? How are y'all? So, I'm Max Williams.
I'm Shyla Suleman.
This is Mackenzie Williams. We're not related. And this is, well, he goes by many names. And we are Hamartia, we're a Redmond Olympia band thing. And this is a song that we've never practiced. Well, if I got all my money back, I'd waste it on myself. I'd just sink it all again. I wouldn't give it to no one else. And as I watch it burn on the floor, I'd be warned by knowing what I'm worth. And if I were to be honest, I'm no better than the rest who have come and gone and lived to oppress. And the only thing they never impress on me is that there's no other way. I'd rather be without the deed to the city. We burned it late last night. We said it's the last improvement. Oh, what a sight that we haven't seen since we were babes. Such a vast improvement we haven't seen since we were slaves. To ourselves, to our lovers, to our homes and family. To ourselves, to our lovers, to our homes and family. To all that addicted apathy. To all of that triteness we call humanity. I bought a rosary in Jerusalem. I'm pretty sure it was made in China. As I dreamed in that garden of Gethsemane, I'm pretty sure it was on top of me. It said, go forth and breathe fire. Breathe it out like you breathe in air. And if you come back as a sinner, then you'll have no more cross to bear. It said, go forth and breathe fire. Breathe it out like you breathe in air. And if you come back as a sinner, then you'll have no more cross to bear. Then you'll have no more cross to bear. This is an old one, so some of you may have heard it. It's been colder here than outside. The rain's been falling from the floor, and I've been trying to catch the sunlight from the web of rock that's in the door. And the light is breaking in this place. The distracted from people here who have worked so long and so hard just to live their life without fear. All the muses who give us love to grow, and all the martyrs with just enough love to let go, and all the saints who connect us to the holy, and all the sinners who give us something better to be. I saw a man in the rolling hills. He was too busy rolling pills. Then he screamed, he hollered and he wailed until he was forced into the still. He asked the question of the world. He just screamed it into space. When I asked about his direction, he said, you'll find no answers in this place. 'Cause it's not about the places you've been, it's not about the people that you've seen, it's about the love that you've been given and received and received. So all the muses who give us the love to grow, and where are all the martyrs who have just enough love to let go, and where are all the saints who connect us to the warmth of the holy, and where are all the sinners who will burn eternally? And so I think I found the difference between you and me. Well, the characters in your stories always have the answers that you seek. And while I may view myself stronger, while I may view you as more meek, when I see the answers you have, I have to say, glory. From these broken lips, in these broken places, with these broken people, glory. From these broken lips, in these broken places, with these broken people, glory. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Oh, glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I know that. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I know that I will
Thanks for listening to Soul Foods for having this. Yeah, thank you. One more, and then we'll get out of your hair.
Well, it's been a long year hidden in my mind, but the reason for this absence, well, that one is hard to find. It's the soul and the food that's all that lets me see that either life's too real for me to feel, or God's forsaken me. But now you're drenched in honey, and I'm drenched in wine, and there's no point to leave. All you're gonna do is cry. And now I'm trying to forget about your bullshit accents, about your vineyard lies, your heartfelt lies, and your current events. And now I'm trying to remember a time our roads were leaders, when we could sit around and laugh, not realize life was so reversed, when we would ride open jewelry's flow when the table ends, and we think of new names for when the night was born again. We would rise up to see the sunrise coming from the west, and when we'd write suicide songs for your missing early past. But now you're all present tense and Protestants and product placements, and now I'm trying to find a reason to leave the safety of your basement, 'cause now you're drenched in honey, and I'm drenched in wine, and there's no point to leave if all you're gonna do is lie. When my dad, he once told me about the world that we see. He said if you can forgive and forget, well, you're a better man than me. And I said, oh man, if you want forgiveness, there's a God up in the sky. But I'm not your savior, it's not my problem if you die. And now I'm sick and tired of these metaphors. They are just artistic lies, and they stick like alcoholic cobwebs to the back of my mind. And while I've never seen no angels, nor your throne set up on high, well, I know I could only see them if I sold something heaven would buy. But now you're drenched in honey, and God's drenched in wine, you're gonna do. Get crucified. Well, it's been, I've lost wisdom over this long year. I've learned that for every line on your face, there's a bridge that you've burned.
Thanks again. We're Hamartia, and yeah, have a good night.
Another round of applause for the band that calls themselves Hamartia. Thanks for coming out and playing for us tonight. Just a side note for those of you that are performing tonight and signed up online, please see Lily and Craig behind the bar to go ahead and pay for your slot. Did Matt D show up by chance? Is Matt D in the audience? I guess that's a no for Matt D still. So let's go ahead and bring up Joshua Sassamon. Now on deck we've got Paul Carlson and then Christo. Joshua, you back there? Come on up. Thanks for coming out.
Okay. Morning. All right. I got a few poems for you guys. These first two are going to be a little on the serious side. Yeah, this first one I call Transition. For it beguiles the old as well as the young, any odyssey which connects the weak to the strong. Detached from life's peaceful lavender tedium, the story unfolds the surface of what is to come. Events slowly begin to spill over the tiles, while representative angels watch the campaign. Massive waves of change threaten to cover the land for miles, as the powers form up to shed blood upon the plains. Those who once spoke gaily waits to see whose tombs shall be built and which ones decorated with plumes. Little time before quakes break the glowing lanterns and the gondolas fall into the churning waters. Multiple ferries now flow down the river Styx, oblivious to pastel faces passing beneath, each soul waiting for that which cannot be fixed, waiting to see if its monsters burn, rage, and seethe. Upon the oceans where people once surfed the waves, which have become fanged hammers filled with gravity, some beware nature, since it cares not how one behaves. They flee from the shade of the whale of despair, fearfully. Yet upon life's unpredictable scales lies the scrolled secrets that unseal fate, which replied no to the human need to remain free. Thus generations are polished by time. And upon those scales gleams the dream of humanity. That spiritual amethyst chromosome lives a promise to fulfill for eternity, a paradise within a final home. Within the storm, each is thrust upon that task to find that dream which seems to have sped away, yet kept alive with fables of yesterday, and songs we sing to seek that which can't be asked. Within the deepness of finally facing God, where the hazardous risks of living are left behind, the only answers found lie with the king of sages, and the ragged sofa of life is abandoned to the ages. And only in heaven's eternal siren song do we awaken from our lifelong sleep to spend the end of time loving and laughing along with the one who made and always guided us. All right, thank you. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, this next one I call Political Wilderness. In the realm of the literalists, the modus operandi remains baroque, and the all-knowing eyes see through the mists as the tigers in the woods strangle and choke the smaller creatures floating in the wilderness, laughing at those heart-shaped people, their finest joke. Within the size of that epidemic stew, the pride of blind critics is heard along the vines, utilized by those who choose where to draw the lines. And the monde that ignores the debts it accrues remains prim in form, full of confusion, yet able to feed its luminous illusions. Unlike ants stilled by the quaking earth, the people remain attached to their frills and cheap mirth. Shadows in the moon become a greater threat each day, waiting for the day the flattened earth bows before it. The lies held in a complex tapestry allay the stubborn efforts of those that ply against it. The variant conflicts in the system never change, yet the prosaic nature of the details alter, leaving unsaid much that needs to be explained. Some that sought justice persisted, never faltered. The snakes sucked most of them dry within their own sand to change the promise of paradise to a wasteland. So most souls sit by dreaming of what could be. Entrenched behind their velvet blinds they fail to see. Long ago they stopped hearing the voices that sway, till their reasons for caring were carried away. So from the soft earth to the jungles they're driven, enslaved by the heads that were carefully chosen. The reasons why are lost as judgment draws near. Heads that once nodded can no longer be raised. No song sung can be the ultimate bearer of the numbered law, which is no longer clear. Despite confessions that keep the race completely dazed, and old debts are repossessed by the odd sharer. Someday the battered public couch will no longer hold the truth in its place, and the people will once more be free to feed from freedom's bounty, when tigers finally lose face and people live among lilies of grace. All right, thank you. Okay, last but not least, this one I wrote 2 weeks ago, and I wrote it for someone who seemed to like it at the time, and I hope you like it as well. I call this The One. This is the dream I've carried since I was quite young. It has traveled with me every single day, reminds me of that which I've not yet done, yet whispers to me of one who will show me the way. It has traveled with me every single day, that thick human mist through which I cannot see, yet whispers to me of one who will show me the way, that soul candle which will set me free. That thick human mist through which I cannot see, none will stand in my way as I reach to harness that soul candle which will set me free. Whatever it takes, I shall find you through the darkness. None will stand in my way as I reach to harness your beacon, though shielded by the enigmatic world. Whatever it takes, I shall find you through the darkness. The outcome shall be brighter than a harmonic chord. Your beacon, though shielded by the enigmatic world, shall lead me to you, my true and only one. The outcome shall be brighter than a harmonic chord. This is the dream I've carried since I was quite young. Thank you.
All right, how's everyone doing out there? Y'all holding up? You guys can do better than that. Come on. Woo! All right. Well, anyway, we still got a full night of music ahead for you. We got Paul Carlson coming on up next. Just one more call out for Matt D. Did Matt D ever arrive? So I guess we will just say if you show up, come see us. In the meantime, come on up, Paul. We've got Christo up next. I haven't seen him yet either. So after Christo, we've got Adam and then Chris K, Chris Kenjorski. So if you guys want to start getting ready, somebody's coming up after Paul. It might be a surprise.
You got a guitar, bro?
You want to start with the guitar?
Yeah.
You're going to use the uke at some point too, right?
Maybe. Hey, I'm exhausted and sunburned, so if I mess up or forget any lyrics or anything, that's why. This first song is by Elliott Smith, and it's called Angelus. Someone's always coming around here, trailing some new kill. Says I seen your picture on $100 bill. And what's a game? A chance to you to him is one of real skill. So glad to meet you, Angelus. Picking up the picture shows there's money to be made. Come on, lose the gamble, that's the secret of the history of the trade. Pick up all the cards left to play to zero. Bind it with evil, Angelus. Don't start me trying now, You know, I'm all over it, Angelus. I can make you satisfied in everything you do. All your secret wishes could right now be coming true. And be with my poison arms around you. No one's gonna fool around with us. No one's gonna fool around with us. So glad to meet you, Angelus. Thank you, guys. Excuse me while I grab a stool and a capo. I can't really pronounce like the artist name or the song name of this next song. it's by Sufjan something like that Stevens, and it's called Casimir Pulaski Day, and I forgot to sit down, so I'm gonna do that really quickly. And this one's long, so I might forget the lyrics. Goldenrod and the 4-H stone, the things I brought you and I found out you had cancer of the bone. Your father cried on the telephone and he drove his car to the Navy Yard just to prove that he was sorry. In the morning, through the window shade, when the light shone in on your shoulder blade, I could see what you were reading. All the glory that the Lord has made, and the complications you could do without when I kissed you on the mouth. Tuesday night at the Bible study, we hold our hands and pray over your body. Nothing ever happens. I remember at Michael's house, you kissed my neck and something, and then you almost touched me. Yeah, like I said, I'm exhausted. In the morning, at the top of the stairs, when your father found out what we did that night, and you told me you were scared. All the glory when you ran outside with your shirt tucked in and your shoes untied, and you told me not to follow you. Saturday night when I cleaned the house, I found the picture and tried to hide pictures of your mother. On the floor at the Great Divide, my shirt tucked in and my shoes untied, I'm crying in the bathroom. In the morning when you finally go, and the nurse runs in with her head hung low, and the cardinal hits the window. In the morning, in the winter shade, in the 1st of March and the last of May, I could see what you were writing. I could swear I saw you breathing. All the glory that the Lord has made, and the complications when I see his face in the morning in the window. All the glory that the Lord has made, and the complications when he took my face and he shook my face, and he takes and he takes. Thank you guys. Yeah. All right. This next song is instrumental because my voice hurts and I haven't written lyrics for it yet. So check it out. That means it's original. So I should probably tune this, yeah? Cool. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the open mic, and don't vote for me because I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled next Tuesday, and that would be, yeah. Yeah, I know. You want me to unplug this? I'm good? Oh, okay.
How about another round of applause for Paul Carlson? I want to thank you all for coming out and listening to the show tonight, checking out all these great local musicians. If you're one of those great local musicians, thank you for coming out and playing for us. I'd like to introduce my co-host next. Anita Hensley is going to come up and play a set. And then she is going to take over hosting duties for a while and be introducing all of you lovely people. Come on up, Anita. How about a big round of applause?
Oh, all this responsibility.
Why don't we go ahead and launch
All right, after I'm done, we'll have Shayla? Shyla will join the stage. Shyla Solman. Is that right? Yeah. Suleiman. And then Kelsey. Because everybody else he skipped might just show up. And after that, we'll have our lovely host, Kevin Oakes. Well, thank you for coming out and supporting local music. I'm going to do 3 originals for you tonight. And how do I tell myself I'm sorry? And how could I ever help you understand? It's funny how things seem so different. And how did it get so far out of hand? I'm here to stay if you still want me. I'm here to stay tomorrow and always. And I know the past is gone, but I had to run for so long. We are innocent and we are worthy. Can this be real? I know it's true. And I know I won that battle. 'Cause when I look at you, all I see is love. I'm here to stay if you still want me. And I'm here to stay today and always. And I know the past is gone, but I had to hide for so long. How can I ever really show you? And how can I know how far we've come? It's funny how things seem so different. We can be convinced when nothing else can fit. I'm here to stay if you still want me. I'm here to stay today and always. I know the past is gone, 'cause I had to run for so long. Thank you. What? Okay, stage adjustment. So this is my own version of the Hallelujah song. Untied you from the kitchen chair. I fixed your crown and I blessed your hair. And I put it all back
shared with you. And the angels sang without a sound. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh my God. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh my God. As the tears forget to stop, I don't have a single thought. I put it all back on the shelf. What I shared with you. And the angels sang without a sound. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh my God. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh my God. When your thoughts are on me, did you ever shed a tear? Left my heart right there under the tree. And the angels sang without a sound. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh my God. Hallelujah, hallelujah, oh my God.
Thank you. And I think that we need to do a rockin' song. Woo! Yeah, rockin' song. Woo!
Oh Samantha, won't you come out and play? Oh Samantha, won't you speak my name? Oh Samantha, the tears are streaming down your face. She comes out at night, picks her head around the trees. She jumps from star to star. She is silent. I hold her key. Oh Samantha, won't you come out and play? Oh Samantha, won't you speak my name? Oh Samantha, don't let me play any more games. On the back of a horse, she rides across the field. She reaches her hands into the river and grabs on
fellow host took the list, but I remember it's Shyla. Shyla's going to come up next. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the open mic. And then Kelsey. And then Kevin. Please don't forget to vote. And have a great time. And have some coffee and sandwiches.
How's everyone tonight? Awesome? Yeah? Alright. Alright. So I'm going to be playing one song, which is an original song. I'm not sure what to call it yet, but I wrote it. And then I'm going to have Max come in and play Little Talks with me on the second song. So I'm only playing 2 songs. So yeah. Awesome. Love you! Love you too. Alright.
Shyla's first time playing solo,
Yeah.
so we should give her.
Thank you. All right. What? Never.
Oh. Experience! You have to be here. It's one night only.
Maybe not one night only. Maybe I'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
we all
you.
love you.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, I just learned the lyrics to the song today, so I'm gonna be doing this the entire time.
I don't like walking around this old and empty house.
So hold my hand, I'll walk with you, my dear.
The stairs creak as I sleep, it's keeping me awake.
The house telling you to close your eyes.
And some days I can't even dress myself.
Killing me to see you this way.
'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Old voice in my head that's holding me back.
Tell her that I miss our little talks.
And soon it will be over and buried with our past.
We used to play outside when we were young, full of life and full of
And
love.
some days I don't know if I am wrong or right. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. The truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Don't listen to a word I say. The screams all sound the same. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. You're gone, gone, gone away. I watched you disappear. All that's left is a ghost of you. We're torn, torn, torn apart. There's nothing we can do. Just let me go. Meet again soon. Now wait, wait, wait for me. Please hang around. I'll see you when I fall asleep. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. 'Cause though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore.
Thank you guys. I love you all. Have an awesome night.
All right, let's hear it for Max and Shyla. Woo! Yeah, nice job. Up next, we have Kelsey. Is Kelsey in the house? All right, Kelsey's in the house. Woo! All right, there's been a little bit of change of plans. We're going to have Chris come up after Kelsey and then Kevin Oakes.
No, I think I'm alright. I think. Yeah, I think that will work. Hello, everybody.
Another round of applause for Kelsey.
This one? This one. Like that? 'Cause 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 some songs I wrote, so I hope you like them. The first one is, I called it New Song because I haven't named it yet. So until I write another new song, this one will be called New Song. So that's it. All right. You got me all wrong. You just keep taking till it's gone. And all the things that you swallow will only make you hollow. If you can't learn to give, if you can't learn to live inside someone else's heart, inside your own parts, your own parts. And you keep running away, saying you'll be back someday. All you find is lost time. And how I wish I could show you all the things I know inside your heart, inside your door. But we all have our demons that bind us to our fears. So tell me, what good are we doing? Wasting time collecting all our tears. So would you set aside all your goddamn pride? Come back home where you belong. Take my shoes off. Okay, this next one is about how love stinks. And it's called Oh Love. Why is love always bringing broken one is called Know Better. Sorry, I'm late. I tend to do that a lot. You're just about the only thing that I don't forget. You think that I know better by now. You are what gets songs stuck in my head. And boy, how you make me so crazy in bed. Let's drink to good times and watch the moon set in the sky. And it's gonna take a while to come back down to earth again. But you caught me somehow. You think that I know better now. You're always so ahead of me. Sometimes I can't keep up. You float away and then a haze surrounds me with love. And now I'm hooked on you. And I know I get distracted, babe. Sometimes I let you down. But I promise I'd do anything to turn this all around. You know I'd be lost without you. And it's gonna take a while to come back down to earth again. But you caught me somehow. You think that I know better now. But you caught me somehow. You think that I know better now. And this is my last one. Well, not really. I have two more. This one's one of two more. This one is called Take My Heart, and it's my favorite one. And here it goes. If I can remember how it starts. Okay. I know I've been warned. It's probably not smart. I haven't been keeping good tabs on my heart. And you've been coming round. You say we're just friends. But baby, when you look at me like that, my head's a mess. So take my heart, take it right from my chest. 'Cause it's already yours. It's been beating your name since the day we met. And just let go. Doesn't matter where we've been. 'Cause I can already feel myself getting lost in those eyes again. Keeping it down, keeping it low, is what I'm feeling, baby, right now. No one has to know. I seal it with a kiss, the secrets on my lips. I'm over the moon with you right now. Can we keep it like this? And take
Lucy.
Woo, Chris. Own it.
So while we're setting up, remember to vote for your favorite artist. The basket is right over there.
Is that a good volume?
Look up to the stars tonight. They are all so beautiful. But there's one star I wish to. Whenever I think of you, you are so right. You're a shining star. You shine so bright tonight. Let's go somewhere, somewhere far. Come take a ride with me across the galaxy. You will love what you see. Gonna take you to our own secret place. It's right beyond outer space. Come along with me. Fly high with me to Lover's Lane, and I
I've reserved a constellation in your name. Forever, that's where we'll remain. Instead of this crazy world called pain. You and me will sing songs of love and all the good things that come with a kiss. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la. La la la, la la la. Come take a ride with me across the galaxy. You will love what you see. Gonna take you to our own secret place. It's right beyond outer space. Come along with me. I see the world from a different view. I see my world when I look at you. 'Cause you're my co-pilot to the end of space. A non-stop red-eye goodbye to time and place, to time and place. Take a ride with me across the galaxy. You will love what you see. Gonna take you to our own secret place. It's right beyond outer space. Take a ride with me, yeah, across the galaxy. You will love what you see. Gonna take you to our own secret place. It's right beyond outer space. Come along with me.
Thank you very much. And just to promote a little bit, how many people here know about the concert next Saturday at Mount Si? Hands? Hands. All right. Some don't, which is good, so I can talk about it. Next Saturday in North Bend at the nursery at Mount Si, there's going to be a concert, 3.5-hour concert. And opening the show, I don't know where she is tonight, but Abby is going to open the show with a local Falls City guy. And it's going to be Clint McCune, Jim Marcotte, and I having a benefit show. And it's going to benefit the Taylor Bridge fire victims. 70 homes burnt down, and 48 of them were primary residents. So Mary and I went over there last week and talked to a bunch of people, some from Hope Source and United Way, and we asked them how, if we got money, how would they guarantee that 100% of it would go to the people who lost their homes to help them pick up their lives? And they guaranteed us that they would open up special accounts that will be able to watch every dollar spent and how they can help these people get their lives back on track. So if you're doing nothing on next Saturday, take a nice little drive, I-90 or 202. And it's only about a 30-minute drive, and it's really cool if you look at the posters or flyers over there. You got the stage, and you got Mount Si in the background. It's just a very magical place. So, and if you don't think that you can go, if you just go to the Facebook event, hit maybe, and then invite all your friends. If we get 10,000 invites and only 2 or 3% come, that's still a lot of people. So, many hands make light work. And we can get some good money for the people in Cleellum. This is a new song that we wrote last week. It's called Seventh Song because we didn't think of a title. It's the seventh song. So.
Got me on my knees. How do I get there from here? It's so far away, or so it seems. How do I get there from here? They come and take you away. There's nothing left to say. Wish upon the copper cord, watch it drown in a fountain. Sacrificing its worth for your wish, for your wish. Look down into the water below. Sometimes the ripples let me know. Go deep into the sky up above, 'cause the stars are there to show you. They come and take you away. There's nothing left to say. Broken dreams explode. They glitter across the sky. The start of a new day. A new way to fly. A new way to fly. Staring at the stars' reflection below. Will the steps I take shake the sky? Well, maybe so. Will the waves that's made make it through to you? To bring it down from above there. Let it fly. Let it fly high. They come and take you away. There's nothing left to say. Wish upon a copper cord, watch it drown in a fountain. Sacrificing its worth for your wish, for your wish. Broken dreams explode. They glitter across the sky. The start of a new day. A new way to fly. A new way to fly.
Thank you very much. This next song is a song that Mary kept bugging me to learn, and it stayed on the list for a while, and we finally learned it. Some of you might recognize it.
It's a strange old game that's learning slow. It's 2 steps forward and back you go. You're standing on the throttle, you're standing on the brake. Into the groove till you make a mistake. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Sometimes you're the Louisville slugger. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. You're gonna lose it all. You're gonna lose it all. You gotta know happy, you gotta know glad. 'Cause you're gonna know lonely, you're gonna know sad. Well, you're ripping and you're riding, you're coming on strong. And then you're slipping and you're sliding and it all goes wrong. 'Cause sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Sometimes you're the Louisville slugger. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. You're gonna lose it all. Gonna lose it all. One day you got glory, and then you got none. One day you're a diamond, and then you're a stone. Everything can change the blink of an eye. So let the good times roll before we say goodbye. 'Cause sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Sometimes you're the Louisville sucker. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. You're gonna lose it all. Sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. Sometimes you're the Louisville slugger. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. You're gonna lose it all. Sometimes you're the windshield. Sometimes you're the bug. Thank you very much. And please pick up a flyer. Thank you very much.
How's everyone doing tonight? Yes, my name is Kevin Oakes, I do believe. I think this first one I do is kind of going to be just because it's Labor Day, everybody's going back to school, and I always get reminiscent of those younger days. So this is kind of a story about that last party before school starts again.
Crazy Janie and a mission man were back in the alley trading hands. Along come Wild Billy with his friend G-Man, all suited up for Saturday night. Wild Billy slammed on his coaster brakes, said, anybody wanna go on up to Greasy Lake? It's a mile out on the right side of Route 88. I got a bottle of rose, so let's try it. We'll pick up Crazy Davy and Killer Joe, and I'll take you all out to where the gypsy angels flow. Bent like light, I've seen them dancing like spirits in the night, in the night. Oh, now they don't know what they do to you, those spirits in the night, in the night. Just sit back and let them shoot through you. Wild Billy was a crazy cat, and he shook some dust out of his coonskin cap. He said, now trust some of this, it'll show you where you're at, or at least it'll really help you feel it. Well, by the time we made it up to Greasy Lake, I had my head out the window, Janie's fingers was in the cake. I think I really dug her, I was too loose to fake. I said, I'm hurt, she said, honey, let me heal it. So we danced all night to a soul fairy band, and she kissed me just right like only a lonely angel can. It felt so right. Together we danced like spirits in the night, in the night. Oh, now Janie don't know what she does to you. Spirits in the night, in the night. Just sit back and let them shoot through you. Light was bright and the moon shined a light on Crazy and David, dancing in the moonlight down by the water in a stone mud fight. Crazy Joe all passed out on the lawn. Crazy David got really hurt. He ran into this lake in just his socks and a shirt. Me and Crazy Jane were making love in the dirt, singing our birthday song. Jane said it was time to go, so we closed our eyes and said goodbye to Gypsy Angel Row. Dance all night like spirits in the night, in the night. Oh, now they don't know what they do to you, those spirits in the night, on the night. Just sit back and let them shoot through you.
Almost remembered all those words. I'm gonna have Aaron come on up and give me a hand here on the next two songs. So it also happens to be that holiday we call Labor Day, right? Pretty sure it's Labor Day. I get Memorial Day and Labor Day mixed up. We're on Labor Day, right? Right, so I'd be remiss if I didn't play a couple of songs about labor.